Alright, today we're going to talk about solving two-step equations. So our objective for today, by the time you are done with your mini lesson, guided practice, independent, and your formative and discussion, your goal is to be able to solve two-step equations involving whole numbers. Okay? So our notes. So when you think of an equation, guys, I want you to think of like a seesaw. So if you're thinking about a seesaw, if you sit on one side of it, the other side goes up, they're not balanced. So for equations, just like seesaws, they have to remain balanced. You can't have one thing on one side that you don't do to the other side. Okay? I want you to go ahead and copy what is inside the box here into your notes for today. It should be titled Solving Two-Step Equations. Alright, so to solve a two-step equation, first thing you need to do is locate your variable. So we talked the other day, our variable is the letter inside of your equation. So if you look at example number 1, we have 2x minus 7 equals 15. The variable would be the x next to the 2. Alright, so first step is to use inverse operation. So think of opposite operation on both sides of the equation. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of our constant that is on the same side as the variable. So if you look at example number 1, the first thing we have to do, since it's 2x minus 7, is add 7 to each side. So first thing we did was got rid of that. Now we can carry down our 2x. Carry down the 2x equals 22. The opposite of multiplication is division, so we divide each side by 2. 22 divided by 2 gives me x equals 11. Alright, example number 2. We have 3x minus 12 equals 18. Again, first step is to get rid of the minus 12. So the opposite of subtraction would be to add. So we are going to add 12. So the first thing we need to do here is add 12 to each side. Okay, so if I have negative 12 plus 12, that gives me 0. So that would go ahead and cancel out what is on the left-hand side here. And 18 plus 12 gives me 30. Alright, so we are left with 3x. When you carry down what's left on the left-hand side, you have 3x equals 30. Since we have multiplication here, we have to do the inverse operation, which would be division. So I'm going to divide by 3. And remember, like our seesaw, to keep it balanced, we have to do the same thing on the right side. So I'm going to divide by 3. All right, now we have 30 divided by 3, which gives me x equals 10. And 3 divided by 3 is just 1, so that leaves x by itself on the left-hand side. Alright, now that we've done a couple practice problems on here and you've copied these into your notes, I want you to go ahead and go to your guided practice and try some on there.